Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. You're all the happy and way here. I've got a game 2 against my opponent, Total War Playboy, who was actually featured in a couple of my team battle videos very recently. He's brought Paris. I've brought Dardania in this battle. We have about equivalent numbers. I'm expecting to see a ton of infantry, maybe some slingers out of him, actually. I'm curious to see what kind of chariots he'll bring, if any. I'm bringing a pretty standard Dardania build for me, which is going to be, you know, a main line of defenders and fearless swords. I brought the Fighter Vanquisher to save some money, because I don't think you have to even bother bringing Aeneas to face down somebody like Paris. This isn't Paris, so I think this is going to be an Archer Skirmisher, which is an okay bet. I brought 6 Dardanian mobs, because the Dardanian mobs are going to help me control any skirmishers that my opponent brings. If he doesn't bring them, then they'll just be there, you know, wasting away on the flanks, I guess. I don't know. I brought Savage Centaur Warriors, help me, you know, flank around any decent infantry lines. I brought the heavy chariots for also helping to break up infantry lines. The Savage Centaur Warriors actually should probably put them with the chariots. They'll add an extra fear component to those flank attacks. Yeah, I mean, if I don't know where he's going to deploy. He's got pretty much wide open space over here. If I was him, I'd deploy on his left side so I can take advantage of the trees, hide something from my forces. The game I just played against him was a lot of fun. It was and I saved the replay, and I'm going to show it after this battle. It was a Hippolyta versus Penthesilea game. And I was actually really excited about that, because the only time I'm ever going to play either of those factions is when my opponent brings the same thing. So, okay, so yeah, he did deploy on his left. We do have an Archer Chariot. Good, he brought light chariots. Giant Bowman, that is an Archer Skirmisher hero. He brought the Renowned Phrygian Axeman, a Shielded Spear Warrior, Militia Warband, some regular Slingers, and some Phrygian Warriors. Okay. Now he's going to want to come up here and start shooting my forces. Let's move my group one more to try to move my group one more time. I'm just going to shift them over, like so. If he's coming forward here, I'm actually just going to engage that. Let's go ahead and move up my rabbles and mobs. Yeah, I showed what I was thinking, and he's pulling back, which is fine by me. Actually, you know what? The only thing that can really slow down my my chariots here is going to be the heavy infantry. So I'm actually just gonna run over some warriors and stuff. And then fall back. Get over here with the mobs, use them to slow down the heavy axe units. Actually, you know what? Here, you chase that, you chase that. Why don't you get engaged with that? Let's move these guys up, like so. Group 2, get over here. Yeah, this is working out great. Have them coming back around. These are still all broken and running and in terrible condition. Let's see if my javelins on my my units over here will get some damage on the Archer Chariots. Looks like not this time, but that's okay. Getting some drive-by throws over here. Let's get behind them. The Giant Bowmen are going to be fun. He's trying to shoot up my chariots. He's welcome to try. I have another opportunity here, so I'm going to go after the Phrygian Warriors that are out in the open. Let's see what happens with his chariots. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Come on, guys. Throw your javelins. For me. Do it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I think they're targeting the Axemen instead. That's okay. Oh, I'm getting some shots in at these guys. You wanna do this?
One of your units has no more
you changed your mind. Okay. Don't want to get stuck on that Axeman, so thank you. Yeah. There we go. Let's give his Archer Chariot something to chase. Or maybe not. He might not even take that fight. god, look at the havoc these guys are causing. The only option he has is to try and slow down my chariots with his heavies. And that is what Group 3 is going to be doing here. They're going to actually... Ooh, if I can pin that, that'd be great. Oh, he's actually going to try and get around here. That's fine. Gonna go ahead and give some attack commands. Yeah, here we go. That's okay. I'm alright with that. Oh wait, it is giant bowmen sitting in the... Actually, they have anti-large, don't they? Yeah, I'm not going to attack that with centaurs. Be a little silly. Let's recharge this real quick.
Your warriors are losing
I guess
heart.
we're just going to chase this guy around for a bit. Let's activate Vanquish. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't think I will. I mean, it's just for funs at this point. If those broken, that's good. That's good. Let's get one of these chariots in that. Let's get this chariot chasing that around. Oh, hey, I got him. Let's see if I get lucky enough to break his chariot, because then I can divine challenge him. Alright, looks like we might have caught his archer chariot. Let's have these guys recharge this. That should crack that nut wide open. And got him. Divine challenge. Yeah, now he can't flee me. I'll beat
Your
him up
warriors
melee.
have been routed.
Who got routed? Oh yeah, just some rabble. That's fine. Okay, that's that chariot done. Let's go kill this giant bowman. Is everybody shattered over here? Not quite.
Victory is
It's close enough to taste. And it tastes like chicken. Just like chicken. Okay, let's get some close-ups here. Oh, never mind. It's over. Whew, that was a good one. Good game, Total War Playboy. Thank you for that one. Giant Bowman. I used to like these guys a lot. Oh, excuse me. I used to like these guys a lot. I'm not so much a big fan of them anymore. Look at that, 145 kills. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Rodan, Phrygian and Axeman. Yeah, I like that he didn't go too heavily reliant on ranged units. That's good, but again, Paris, though, is not the best melee faction anyway. It's a catch-22 playing as Paris. I love the work that I was able to get done with my heavy Trojan chariots, supported by the Centaur warriors. Main line to just fine, and they will do just fine against pretty much anything that Paris infantry can bring. And then these guys, you know, they got beat up, they got tore up, but that's fine. That's what they do. These 5 XP chevrons I paid for in advance of the battle. And his army was elite. Look at that. 1337. Excellent. Excellent. So yeah, I took him out in that battle, and I'm going to go back and watch this replay, show this to you all, give you a chance to see our second of 2 games. Well, this is the first of 2. I showed you the second one live. Alright, so I did this one in the rain because I just wanted to see what it was like, and I don't see a major debuff on it, but who knows, it could happen. Here's the force of Hippolyta's Amazon warriors. There they are. The Aristomachoi, the Andromachoi? The something McCoy. I take this unit every time that I'm playing as Hippolyta. I brought a fighter vanquisher, which actually works a little bit different for an Amazon fighter vanquisher compared to other fighter vanquishers. This is not a duelist character. This is a blood sacrifice, terrifies the enemy, and Ares Rage Berserk ability hero. So, what did I pick? I picked 2 Aristomachoi, and I put them on the far flanks of 3 Andromachoi. Andromachoi are about 800 funds cost unit and have 138 sword damage. So they're not bad. Their melee attack and melee defense is only so their armor is not great. I brought 2 Stone Slingers, and I dumped a ton of XP in them because I only had about 200 XP left. I didn't want to put my Fighter Ravager on a chariot because I thought this was a duelist character. And so the 200 funds I dumped into the Stone Slingers for extra reload speed. There's 2 Amazon Swordswomen over here. These are a shield-toting, 50 speed, 450 funds swords unit that deals 119 weapon damage. It's insane weapon damage for how inexpensive they are, and I have 2 on either flank. I also brought a pair of Amazon Chargers, which I'm hiding in the woods over here. I have an Amazon Champion, Chariot, and 2 Horsewomen hiding in the woods over here. Horsewomen, you'll note they have a special ability called Strider, where they... Here it is, Strider. The speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit, which is awesome. They'll do great in mud, they'll do great in trees. My foe brought a full 20 stack of chargers and slingers. Like, the whole thing is a charge army and an archer skirmisher hero on horseback. There's a pair of horsewomen in this army. There's a bunch of warband, I think 5 or 6 of them. And then there's 2 more over here. Yep. There's 1 Labrys infantry. There it is. There's Stiganoris. I think there's 2 of them. Yep. And then there's 3 stone slingers and a Spartoi in the middle. I did see this horsewoman coming up to this side, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm eventually going to order my Amazon champions to come up here, knowing full well that this archer skirmisher is likely about to take some pop shots at these Amazon champions, try and destroy a chariot early. So I make this move order as I'm moving my forces up to kind of fight in this valley, knowing that that my opponent can't see my Amazon chargers. So I'm waiting, and then I activate Spread and Charge and make the attack order just the second before he sees them. He is going to be able to get away from this. There is a little bit of scrub that's like getting in his way, but this is that's a skirmish ability. And he tried turning around at the last second because he's still trying to shoot the Amazon champions, and I catch the Archer Skirmisher. And this is the only time I'm going to catch an Archer Skirmisher for the rest of this battle, not until the very end. It's this one goes for a long time, so I got a lucky, cheap couple of hits in there. I'm going to go ahead and pull my Amazon Chargers back before they get overextended. As you can see, this horsewoman is now hiding in the trees over here. I know there's a horsewoman over here, so I'm just going to leave my Amazon champions hanging out. I know that horsewoman, I can't see it, so it's hidden over here. Just keep in mind, these warband over here are also hidden to me, and I am kind of exposing my flank over here to a countercharge, but I didn't expect to see even more troops over here. So I move up my Amazon swordswomen. I'm thinking I can put them in the trees over here. Maybe my opponent will forget that they're there, and then I'll be able to charge out and hit something in the flank, supporting the Aristomachoi. I am going to go ahead, my Aristomachoi, that's a good target for that Archer Skirmisher to be shooting at, is the Aristomachoi. I've got more units up over here in the trees, and then boom, the horsewomen pop out of cover. They're charging down here, and I'm going, are you kidding me? Okay, so I have my Amazon Chargers, they're still on Spread and Charge. I'm going to have them attack. I'm going to have my Amazon Champions attack, and then I'm going to have my 2 horsewomen that are still hidden attack. And this poor horsewoman is completely out of position. Simultaneously, the warband is discovered. Perfect timing, Homer, thank you. I get an attack order off just in time. This isn't going to be a perfect battle for me. You'll note that the weapon damage on a warband is really low, but it does have a bonus, sorry, an armor-piercing bonus, but, you know, these are 15 armor units. I take plenty of damage in morale as I get outflanked here. Meanwhile, off in the distance, yeah, that horsewoman, it's not even worth showing you. I already moved the Amazon champions away. Yeah, I lose morale on one of them, but I'm dealing a ton of damage on this warband. He's going to engage in a couple of hit-and-run strikes against my main line. He's going to deal plenty of damage, and he's got a lot more infantry than I do, is what it boils down to. So I'm kind of standing off here, and I'm trying to deal damage to units like horsewomen and the Archer Skirmisher with my stone slingers. Not all too successfully. I see that these forces are here. I try flank attacking them with my Amazon swordswomen that were in the trees. I'm able to pull my Amazon Chargers out of this. I'm sending my horsewomen out to support my 2 Amazon swordswomen. As you can see, they're actually trading really well with the warband, so I'm not too terribly worried. Seeing that he's disengaged from that main attack, I pull my Amazon swordswomen back, and he charges back in before I can issue any orders to move up my forces. It's actually a pretty good strategy in the sense that he's mostly wanting to use his stone slingers to beat my stone slingers, and they're doing a fantastic job of it. And he's preventing me from moving up my line so that I can keep pressuring some of these charging units. With that, the 2 warbands on the right flank are gone. The horsewomen have been gone. I'm moving my Amazon champions. This is the long way around, all the way around back here, because I know I'm going to be able to cause some havoc with them. There's plenty of warband in reserve. My opponent has decided to charge my flanking units over here. But as you just saw over here, the swordswomen will trade fairly well with warbands. And this is allowing him an opportunity to try and move his horsewomen through, kind of clear this flank. But my stone slingers are already kind of dealt with. I'm going to try and catch these horsewomen with my Aristomachoi. I think this was a misclicked order. I was able to catch him. Yeah, that was a really unfortunate order for my opponent, Total War Playboy. Spartoi completely smashed through the middle here. My Andromachoi are soundly defeated. But I feel like they did an okay job given what was stacked against them. Spartoi have taken plenty of damage. I've activated my Fighter Ravager now to try and fight this Spartoi. And I've gotten, look, half that horsewoman is gone. These 2 Amazon swordswomen absolutely out of the match now. The Labrys infantry joined that charge of that warband, and that was what really made the difference over here. Amazon charger got intercepted by a warband over here. My Aristomachoi is trying to catch out this Stiganoris, and I'm using what's left of my stone slingers to try and target Spartoi. I've pulled out my other 2 horsewomen to kind of attack out here. This horsewoman got intercepted by that horsewoman just before I could catch that stone slinger, but I was able to get in here and support my Aristomachoi with this horsewoman. We've broken 2 more warband. This battle is really hectic. So much going on all over the place. Stiganoris trying to pass through an Amazon swordswoman. I've got an Andromachoi that's regrouped over here. And I think, yep, my chariots have arrived. Pounded straight through the back, hit this warband, and is now engaged with Spartoi with a horsewoman. That's not going to be a good long-term result there. He activates Aristea so he can get access to more of his abilities on this character. I've got my slingers now engaged, trying to take some pop shots at it. I've got this horsewoman trying to get clear of a Stiganoris to attack this this hero. I think I've gotten enough units around that I can mob attack this. My chariots, I go ahead and I give them an order to attack the stone slingers. They've already lost half their health against the Spartoi. I've got this Aristomachoi free at half health. I'm thinking, okay, let's collapse in on the Archer Skirmisher now and just deal with this. I've got some broken units to worry about. My Andromachoi Aristomachoi, I should say, is going to continue chasing these 2 warbands. These 2 warbands, one of them just broke, one of the other one's wavering. I activate my Aristea, and I'm using to my best advantage this fear ability, this Terrify. It gives minus 30 morale penalty on units, and I was able to get to use it twice in this battle, and it just absolutely obliterated the morale on a couple of these. Yeah, I just used it right there to shatter, to break that Labrys infantry, and now I've got. I guess he came in here trying to save his Spartoi, but, you know, the Spartoi are outclassed here with the Aristomachoi, so I'm trying to just chase down the Archer Skirmisher, who's on horseback, and I will never catch her using my my Fighter Ravager. That's the end of the Spartoi. That's the end of my Stone Slinger's ammo. That extra morale really actually came in handy for them with the morale buffs. And this was a battle that it looked like when I lost my main line that I was going to be in a ton of trouble, but I was able to turn it around because of the timely rear charge of my Amazon champions. And yeah, that's it. We're finally chasing down this Archer Skirmisher one more time. I see these got these warbands in the way, and boom, here you go, the money shot. Just ran right over these War Maidens using my Amazon champions. Get a big hit there, and that is it. Academian victory, but the numbers will tell the story. 111, 129 kills for the Aristomachoi. Fantastic unit. And though they were absolutely slaughtered, the Andromachoi, I felt, did an okay job. They held the center of the line. They eventually lost. They were dealing with a threat I didn't anticipate, which was a ton of warband, 112 kills, 110 kills. Labrys, Labrys infantry, 117 kills. Spartoi, 83 kills. But look at this unit right here. This is a 450 fund unit, 127 kills, picked up an XP chevron. that was probably against Warband, but could have also, I mean, might have also been a Stiganoris. I don't know. Might have. No, I don't think the Labrys infantry would have gotten that result, unfortunately. 132 kills to this Amazon Charger. Just fantastic numbers all around. 64, 52, 161, even 25 for my hero. It was a fantastic best of 3. Both games going to me against my foe, Total War Playboy. But I have been having a ton of fun playing with and against him the last couple of days. He's been joining my my room lobby and having a good time. It being a really, honestly, entertaining opponent. He's bringing army builds that I don't anticipate seeing, and he's doing a really good job with them too. So thank you, hats off to you, Total War Playboy. That was a lot of fun, and thank you, audience, for watching. And I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.